Name Cuff.
Side name Cuff. Side name Cuff. Side name Cuff.
Welcome back to the All Points podcast. We are the freshest crew, and I got the reins today. I'm the hostess with the mostest.
Oh, word.
I'm playing, but
game on. You the host today, yeah.
It's Midwest, man. Y'all might not get this back, man.
This is Kyle.
Jonathan the Great. You the host, go.
Man, I don't want to be cliche out there, but how's everybody doing?
Yeah.
How's everybody doing out there? I mean, everybody dressed in black.
The all black
that.
episode. We're mourning.
Are we?
Yeah.
What
Because our country.
now? The fuck was that?
Because our country.
What, the double T? That's what you talking
Yeah.
Got some shit popping up, but I'm good. Kind of tired, ready to go home and watch this this season finale of Silo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They finally get out the silo.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. I ain't watched it yet.
The series would be over if they
no,
did.
I said season. Well, no, it wouldn't. But you'd have to watch it to have that explained.
It's like
but
the
whatever.
Gilligan's Island rule.
No.
If they would have got off the island.
Silence, beast. You know nothing.
That's what's up.
I know a lot of people that have that ability to partake in a conversation they have absolutely no knowledge about, but they know how to keep it going like they knowledgeable on the topic.
It's a power move. Trust me. It's a power move. It's like standing in the dead center of the urinal when you go pee.
I hate
Power
those
move.
That's not a power move.
Yes, it is.
That's just fucking weird.
It's like standing up first on the airline.
There should really be even numbers of urinals because nobody wants to be the one that's standing right in the middle.
No, it's power move.
No.
Yeah, if you on the far right, you just hop in the middle, and you click with the far left. That's just crazy.
At that point, I just pee in the sink because you got me messed up. I just don't talk to me. That's it. Don't we make eye contact. Just keep looking forward. Just
I ain't making eye contact.
Yeah, ain't nobody making eye contact.
Look down,
Look
I
straight
ain't
forward,
looking
look
up.
down. Yep.
how you doing?
Nah. Just like that.
It's cold out there.
Nah. Then again, nah, that's weird. But yeah, man, yeah. Good.
This place is
good.
known for their roasted
Shut up,
nuts.
motherfucker. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. It's the weekend. It's gonna be a long weekend too. 3-day weekend.
I forgot. He's government stooge over here.
Man, whatever.
I forgot that was,
Yeah, man.
'cause I'm just so caught up that,
My son don't even know who Martin Luther King is, and I
Damn.
felt some type of way.
it's because he go to that private school.
Yeah, I was like, y'all know about every saint in the Bible, but y'all don't know about MLK.
You know about Saint MLK.
Exactly. They know about Saint Martin Luther, but they don't know about Martin Luther King Jr.
Know what that means on Monday?
He gonna have to watch
find our
that
nearest
movie.
Martin Luther
Yeah,
King
my friend.
Boulevard.
We got a highway named after him.
Yeah.
But no, we gotta turn on My Friend Martin, that movie.
There's a movie called My Friend Martin.
Yeah, that cartoon
Nah, I
that
didn't
we
know.
watched every year
Y'all watch
around that time.
Yeah, I already knew.
I have no recollection.
That movie always ends the same. It's like, stop. If you go through that door, you know what's gonna happen. It's like, I gotta do what I gotta do. And he walks through the door, then everything fast forward, and then he ends up dying.
Is that really what happens?
Yeah, they spend a whole time, they hit it a whole day with Martin Luther King as a teenager. And he's at the end of the movie, he's gotta walk through this door. And if he walks through the door, everything gets up to normal time. And the guy's kind of stopping him. He's like, you know what's gonna happen if you walk through that door. But
And he's like, I gotta do what I gotta do.
yeah, that's kind of, he didn't quite say that, but if you know, you know. If you watched it, you know.
Nobody's watched that outside of you.
Whatever. It was a January staple. What do you mean?
Staple.
You watch My Friend Martin in social studies.
Ain't never heard of it.
Maybe I'm saying the name
be
wrong.
some-
Maybe the title's wrong,
Must be your
but
current high school
Yeah.
curriculum. Wasn't that mine?
whatever. Y'all, whatever. But yeah, man, it's January 20th.
Then y'all have a little bit, y'all drop some Was that Black History Month or was that Women's?
Oh,
Which one?
Oh, we got to. That's in February.
got
We
that?
got to get black.
You ain't got
We ain't got no black
No.
facts yet. No black. We
That's
got to wait
next
till
month. That's
February.
next
Next
month.
month. Next month. Black facts.
yeah. We'll bring them up then.
But
We can get the black facts.
how would y'all survive living back in the civil rights
Easily,
days?
I'll be beating white people up. What are you talking about?
I
Really?
would survive. I don't know. I feel like I would be like in jail.
Yeah.
Cause you know how I am. Like,
Yeah, you would be.
you know, I just
Yeah.
don't take disrespect. You know, I can
Everybody be
turn-
trying to fight you.
I could turn one cheek, then I could turn the other cheek, but then
Hey, yo.
Eventually, you
draw
out of
the
cheeks.
line. Yeah, you out of cheeks. You just draw the line. Like, all right,
You know who
I
ain't
be
at?
like Ti, man. I gotta stand on business. You know, you know what they say. I died for mine. You know,
Yeah.
in that time period, I feel like I would.
Yeah.
You know,
I can see it.
Black Panther. You know, death before dishonor. I'd have been like that in the civil rights.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because, I mean, realistically speaking, then, yeah, I don't know how I would survive in that time. Granted, you know, I'm one of them high yellow,
You are high yellow.
uppity, according to Kyle, niggas.
But no, because it's like you would have a family, so it's like you know you got to protect your
Would I?
family. Like
He'd be dating. He'd be married to an Asian. He'd be double negative.
no, she would be black in this time period. So it's just like you got to
Just
defend
erase
your
half your.
your wife is getting disrespected, your children are getting like disrespected,
Oh,
but you got to
no.
be the man. They don't feel safe. You got to like protect them. You know, like
And, like what time? What time period we
said
talking
civil
about?
Civil rights, like
okay.
before Martin Luther King got.
you got the KKK. Just right.
yeah.
Is that civil
I
rights
would
time?
just move to, like, the northeast.
There's
or
no way
something
you
like
can
that.
move. You know,
Yeah, I can.
all over the country.
Nah,
Exactly.
man.
Ain't no
Nah.
escaping
Actually,
it.
no. I moved
Jim
to, like,
Crow is real.
Yeah, but you can still. Well, what? That's a different time period.
It was during that time. Jim Crow was
Jim
doing.
Crow during the civil rights period.
Yes.
Jim Crow. I think that was like what? I want to say the 30s or something like that.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention. To
Either way, Martin Luther King was marching during Jim Crow.
I think that's all right. Whatever. We'll sure. But okay,
We don't have our,
okay,
our
okay.
native fact checker on the show yet today.
Well, sure. But nah, man. I just moved. Get the fuck out of America.
Me being who I am, like,
Yes,
bow,
master.
sucker.
nigga, I would have been in the back of the bus.
Nah,
I
you
ain't
would have
gonna
been
lie.
in the kitchen coming out with a big plate. I made you some chicken, master.
No, y'all talking slave times. nigga.
You would still be doing that.
I would probably, I probably would be sitting in the back of the bus. I probably would have been the one who.
Your shoes looking mighty dirty, master.
I probably would
Me
have.
to shine 'em.
I probably would have left to go get a raincoat.
You would have been a
There-
disgrace to your family.
I would. The only thing I probably wouldn't do is I wouldn't use the colored bathrooms. I'm very particular about the bathrooms, and I'll probably I'll take a beating for
That's
a white
the hill you
bathroom.
gonna die on.
You would.
I'll take a beating over a clean bathroom.
They didn't have no bidets back then.
I know,
You
but
gonna risk it all.
I'm just saying, like. I'm pretty sure the black bathrooms was filthy.
Why
the
didn't you clean it up?
No, there ain't enough toilet paper in the world to get rid of that
You ain't gotta use
steak.
toilet paper.
Get rid
a
of that monkey
sponge.
steak.
You said that monkey steak.
Sorry.
Nah,
But,
you said it when you said it.
I probably would have died on that. I probably would have died, and maybe it depends if it's my like favorite restaurant, the diner
like-
situation,
'Cause I
the
remember,
diner
like-
situation.
I remember I had to like do like a project on like you know I chose the Dockham sit-ins. And,
Yeah,
like, little,
I was here in
little-
town. I was
little
local.
diner and stuff.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah. I don't know, cause I seen them movies like you know, Lovecraft Country when they had
yeah.
went up in there. You know, they got. See, it could be like that, man.
But like,
you
if
in the
the
South.
if the food was fire, like it was worth sitting in, then yeah, I probably would have did the sit in too. But like, if it was like, I'm not about to do a sit in for like a dog and shake.
Actually,
Like I'm about to.
I probably would have stayed, you
Yeah.
know, on some segregation shit. I'm like, y'all keep y'all shit. Cool.
Over here partying?
Nah, man, because I mean, okay, think
You know,
about it. I'm not.
We got the bottom tier stuff, so it's like.
That's because that was what was like, you know, given to us or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you like, all right, well, fuck it, we'll make our own shit.
But if you walked in and they was like, we don't serve your kind here.
I'm like, good. I don't want y'all
had, like,
unseasoned
your
ass
favorite-
bitch ass food.
It had
That's
like
why you
your
got.
favorite food item. It says like your kid's birthday. You want to go?
it's the only way you can get
I'm
it.
gonna learn how to cook and I'm gonna make it myself. I don't need them with their unwashed hands making my kids food.
So that's what it takes to get you to learn how to cook. Is we got to go back in
Yeah,
time.
some racism, hardcore racism.
That's what teaches you how to cook.
I would say teaches me. It will motivate me
you
to cook.
to want to cook. Like they serve the best pork chops in town, but they ain't serving you.
I'm like, I'll make them myself.
That's crazy.
I would have had a hard time. I just can't take the abuse.
Yeah, well, think about it, man. Martin Luther King went through it.
I got a knuck if you buck. You know.
Yeah.
So I guess we're all saying that we look at that door and be like, I gotta do what I gotta do.
I'll be like, yeah, this ain't right. Go ahead, go through that door and take your L. Take your L for the cause.
I need drive through chicken today.
Like, I don't like the way things are. Go ahead. You gotta die for the people, Martin. That's just some things in history you just can't turn back.
Terrible.
Yeah, because you gotta take that. You gotta take that L. But like, it sucks. It sucks because on the flip side, we got George Floyd who died. It felt like for nothing, because like nothing really changed. No change really came from that. It's like cops are still beating us up. Cops are still, putting they knees on our necks. And it's sad that he had to die for that. It's sad that Trayvon Martin had to die for, stupid stuff like that. But it's like, but Martin Luther King, I'm sorry, he had to take that L. Because things was not getting better. Something had to
You
give.
make it sound like in that room, Martin Luther King was sitting there like Doctor Strange and like, there's only one outcome to
That's
this.
the only way out. That's the only way out. I don't know
Martin
about
was like,
exactly. I don't know about
I
the
am
future.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah, because when the George Floyd stuff went on, like all the black people were just like, oh, we need to unite. We need to be on
for
the
like
same
for like
front.
a day.
Yep.
But then you got niggas like Dipset, like just going at each other's neck. Like, come on, I thought it was brotherhood. Over here.
Exactly. So yeah, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
That is a funny thing going on with them three.
Yeah, Dipset, they was talking stuff on Jim Jones and
That's like if we split up and then we just like start like just bashing each other all on social media and making diss tracks and putting out like videos and posting them. And
Yeah.
it's just like
it'd be funny if them niggas was still like relevant doing stuff right now, but
That's what I
Bunch
think
of
it's all about.
bunch of old niggas arguing about
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
they're like Cameron opened up his closet one day and see all his furry pink coats and was like, you know what? I didn't have to wear this shit. That was Jones who told me to wear this shit.
You know what's funny about all that? Like the whole, 50 and Cam talking, and then they're talking, started talking about Jim Jones, and then Jim Jones started, and then now all of them, and even Mace is in on it, and it's just like, all of these people have said something about my favorite rapper, and my favorite rapper ain't said a word.
Hey, that's a smart move.
Yeah, I'm just like staying out of the dirt. Like y'all want to argue and all that shit just to try to stay relevant or get some relevancy.
But sometimes the silence says everything.
Does it?
Sometimes
silence
It says
is
I'm
like-
a rich bitch.
silence says everything. So he's either guilty of whatever they talking about.
No, they weren't talking
or-
about him. They're just
Oh.
squabbling amongst themselves, and maybe not 50, but just
They
them.
gonna make money off of it because they getting traction. They got people
True.
watching the clips and I didn't know Cameron and Mace had a little podcast. So it was just like
Yeah, it'll last for another 2 weeks.
Don't worry. They,
Tops.
controversy.
they gonna have a reunion at the BET Awards later this year. So
Everybody's talking about Drake and all this shit. How you dealing with your boy?
I just feel like, I am Team OVO. I am a Drake fan, but I'm just like, he going outside right now.
Man.
Outside, because I'm just like, let's just hop in a time capsule and go backwards. If you never put out first person shooter, well, hell, even if you still put out first person shooter, if you wasn't saying the things you was saying in first person shooter. This man would have never had to respond to anything. You could have just
He would have stayed in the
but it's
darkness.
like, you initiated it by all these claims, but I don't know.
Nah,
He's so butthurt about the pedophile lines.
Yeah.
and trying to say that he's anti-Semitic or the label's pushing that because he said you're not a colleague, you're
Fucking colonizer.
Yeah,
Yeah. And he's saying this because I'm my Jewish background or whatever. No, the thing is, he could have done the whole beef through everything. And if he really wanted to save his image or whatever, even after the Heart Part 6, his version of it, just through everything, he could have just been like, hey, he got me. You know what? And then laughed about it in his petty ass way. Like, whatever. And then moved on. Didn't say anything after that. And people would have still been like, the boy's unbothered, yada, yada, yada. He's still, boom.
Yeah, he didn't account for that. this person can damage my finances,
Mm-hmm.
and this person can damage my reputation as far as like the predatorial accusation. But I think that's the only thing that's really hurting him. He feels like
in
The
LeBron.
more he talks about
His
it, though,
boy
the more
LeBron.
he talks about that and this, it's hurting him more. If it wasn't real,
Yeah.
in my perspective, if it wasn't real or anything like that, which I don't think it is real, whatever, but you could have just not said anything and then give it like a month or two, whatever, give it a few months, and then you would have been back to where you were. But he kept talking about it and doing weird shit. So now it's like not too many people are really fucking with you now.
He doubled down.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to double down on lawsuits and
you just gotta
accusations.
take that because, like I said, you was claiming that his own child isn't by him; it's by his manager, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
you don't see Kendrick bringing that up,
He
and
beat
then,
his wife.
And he's beat his wife, which
and I think in the lawsuit,
Who doesn't?
like in the
Just joking.
the petition or whatever, they were saying like, he felt threatened in Toronto and like he had to take his kid out of school and move his wife, and people started shooting at his home. I'm like, anybody can look up your address publicly, and if you go back to all his songs he's put out, he's always talking about his mansion, how many like he puts his house in through words and imagery. through
Yeah,
his
but
music.
like, don't
So
he have
like,
a big enough driveway to where bullets don't fly that far? Like,
I don't know.
depends on the gun.
I'm just like, man, you should have just took the L like a G and then just take a little hiatus and then just come back.
Yep.
If your music is good,
Then people are
it's
gonna
undeniable.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, he's talking about people coming to his house and breaking in twice and then the shooting and shit. It's like you put your street name or anything like that in songs. Like you put it on what I forgot the timestamp, but on Bridal Path or whatever. And then you had like videos on Instagram of you in your house and you showed the whole updating process and when he was building it. I seen the whole thing and I'm not a Drake fan. So it's like you opened yourself up to like a lot of this shit that's coming your way.
I mean,
So,
he been talking tough like the past 5-7 years in his raps.
he thought it was untouchable.
Like he can get you hit up. He could put money on your head. He got shooters, but then it was like in the little thing, it was like he was describing like, I had to see my security guard get shot. He was bleeding out. It took 30 minutes, and it was traumatizing. I'm like, where's the tough actor talking in your music? Like,
y'all forget he was just an actor in a wheelchair for the longest.
we didn't forget. We kept reminding him that he forgot.
He just need to cut. He needs to cut the cornrows, cut the beard. Go back to normal Drake. Go back to what's the first Take Care Drake. Go back to what's the first album called? I forgot what his first album was called. No, that's
So Far Gone.
So far, yeah. Go back to that Drake.
I would have just took the L. Like he said, I'd have been quiet and wouldn't say nothing. Then I would have popped back up with like, I would have dropped a single like Back from the Dead or something.
Yeah,
it was just like
something.
Had like the hardest rap style flows, deliveries in it.
Or maybe not have the hardest rap style. That shit is Kendrick killed that for him. Like that shit is done.
Or just focus on being a father. No one's gonna get mad at you for being your dad.
Nobody wants to focus on being a father. That shit's boring. Why do you think we here?
Wait, what?
But yeah,
I don't know. I think it like for me because I don't follow Drake. I didn't even know about him doing renovations in his house, and
when he was building it,
I don't follow anything though. One thing I do know about Drake, besides him sliding into Millie Bobby Brown's DMs and the whole like, oh, you're underage on stage incident.
Well, he actually had her number.
Yeah,
but I'm guessing the parents had to,
get
the okay.
And I'm pretty sure it was all a whole bit or whatever. But if he didn't act so creepy on Homegirl's podcast, that's my biggest concern.
Bobby?
I forget her name, Bobby whatever. He acted so weird on the podcast. I watched the whole thing, and like she acted weird too.
But that's her.
But that's her stitch. But like Drake didn't have to act so weird.
What did he do?
He just acted very predatory. I know she's of age and whatever, but it was just like he acted very rapey in a way, in a sense. And like
if you see all his interviews, he's kind of like. That's just who he is.
Yeah,
he's
but
like a ladies' man, but at the same time, he's kind of like, I don't know.
It was weird, and I think that for me personally, that was just like Drake's kind of weird. Like why are you acting like that?
Celebrities are weird.
Oh yeah, trust me.
All weird.
Kanye is the weirdest, but
titties.
But
I still ain't forgot.
But yeah, you think he really got hurt from LeBron celebrating on his birthday? And
I mean, Drake, he's a type. He sees something, he get mad. He's gonna be petty about it. Like,
yeah,
he's an emotional guy. Like everything bothers him.
he is light skinned, so yeah,
Hey,
you're
fuck
right.
you.
You're right. He
I
is a
know
light.
LeBron ain't worried about nothing. I mean,
Of course not.
allegations are allegations until it comes out or there's evidence. I mean, that's up to Savannah, to
I think who was I watching? It was somebody talking about how and he was like, oh, he was Drake was supplying you the white girls that you love and everything, and then they're like, that's probably not what you want to say about the guy that you like. Like he's supplying you with women. Like it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
But
That's like saying Diddy supplied all the drinks at the party or something.
well, I mean,
he kind of did.
yeah, they wasn't gonna serve themselves.
I got a question for you, Gene. Would you get back with your ex to get 5 more years of LeBron in his prime?
Give 5 more years on LeBron's prime.
That is, LeBron at his prime. To get 5 more years of LeBron at his prime, would you get back with your ex?
I mean, if it's a business deal, I mean,
No.
I'm just saying, like,
you get back with her and LeBron's gonna be in his prime for 5 more years. Would you do
just
it?
depends on like what the situation look like. Like, what are we doing here?
What do you mean? You're getting back with her.
Okay, but what are
Would
we
you
doing?
cut your dreads for 5 more years of prime LeBron?
That don't benefit me.
It's prime LeBron. You
It
get
ain't
5
like
more
I'm
years
getting-
of good
like I'm
basketball from
getting
this
10% of
man.
His salary for the
No,
next 5
I'm just-
years.
I
Because
just saw a video. It was online. People was asking
I would.
dudes in relationships. They were like, "Would you break up with your girl for 5 more years of the prime of LeBron?" They was like, "Hell yeah!"
I mean, he
I was
kinda
like,
is- he
"Why does
kinda-
niggas like LeBron so
he kind of
much?"
is the contributing factor is why I'm still watching the NBA. Like I pretty much done seen every game. He played tonight, so
Yeah, I'm about to.
Because
Yeah,
it's like I remember watching Kobe his last year. I knew he was about to retire. He had the tour, so I was watching like every last game because NBA kind of sucks. I was sad when Iverson retired. And
I feel you. So to get 5 more guaranteed years of prime LeBron, would you shave your head?
no, I'll take the other option. I'll take the other option. I mean, when I start balding, and, when my dreads start
Get
looking like
some
Lil
out of
Wayne,
that.
when I start looking like Lil Wayne or Futures, because he's
No, Stevie Wonder.
going bad too.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
But,
That's funny.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
it's hair over X. That's funny.
no, it's
That's funny.
X over hair.
You
'Cause I
but
said
you
I would-
value
I said I would agree that to the
you
X
rather
was
keep
not-
your hair
Yeah.
than you rather get back with your ex and cut your hair. That's the
Yeah,
funny
for
part.
Right now, yeah.
All right,
That's
Kyle.
funny. Huh?
Would you get back with your ex for 5 years of saying Kanye?
College dropout Kanye, that era.
That ain't his.
That's
ain't
crazy.
His graduation or late,
That's
whatever.
crazy.
808's Kanye. That
For
he-
prime Kanye, that is
Yeah.
kind of deep. That's
You could have put Wayne in there. I would have said,
you for prime Kanye to get like saying
back with your
Kanye.
ex.
That's wild. Nah, because I'm
Somebody might be listening.
I'm a no, not even that. I'm a Gambino, Tyler the Creator fan right now. So I ain't even worried about him no more. Like
look
he
at
old
him.
dude.
but if Kobe was alive and this question was posed like after his retirement,
Yeah,
I would have cut my hair to get 5 more years.
and 5 more years of Kobe.
Yeah.
I kind of feel what you're going through right now because John Cena, he's on his farewell tour this year, and this is like the last time I'm gonna ever see John Cena wrestling. I was there when Stone Cold retired. So now I'm here for
Just like you.
when John Cena retired. I was here for all his career.
So as they
Yeah.
get older, you grew up with them. So it's kinda
Exactly.
like, it means something.
I hope he gets to come to Wichita one last time so I can see him live. But
You can throw your
But-
draws
Make
at
that
him.
drive. Shit, you can drive to the
try to like Dallas or something. Yeah. But so I get what you're saying.
No, we gotta put him in the mix. He can't.
I don't have one. I ain't giving up nothing for celebrity.
No, you gotta like.
I can't think of anything Jonathan
Exactly.
would, anything Jonathan would risk is like
Yeah.
Nope.
to give up.
Nothing.
exclusive copy of Arc 2.
Oh,
To get like Jay-Z in his prime for 5 more years.
nope, don't care.
He
I
doesn't
listen to Jay-Z
care.
now, so
He still
In
listens
that
to
5 years, he probably could have dropped
I don't care.
the hardest.
I still listen
album
to
that-
I still
he
listen to
could've dropped the best
444.
album of all time.
Nah.
I can't think of anything you would.
I still go back to Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
Music is timeless for me, so it don't matter when it
Oh,
got
yeah,
released.
Good timeless music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything
Yep.
that
Solid. I ain't
you would
giving
give
up
up.
shit.
Yeah.
You don't want us to put him in that.
Oh, even.
Nah, I don't care. What, get back with Witch X.
He's like, I won. What? Where's she at?
They all cook, so I'm good.
Hey man, I be seeing that.
Just messed up.
Yeah, I was talking about that the other day.
That's messed up.
Just like girls that were in their prime and they ain't in their prime no more.
Man.
Yeah, you right. You right. You right.
Fell to the wayside.
Hey, they got comfortable. They got comfortable.
Hey,
That's
you
all.
can't never get
Hey, we got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm
not.
not.
Don't get too comfortable.
I got comfortable. I ain't got it like I used to. You know, but you know, I don't think no one's looking at me like that though.
You just
So
said you was, you was leaving, throwing, clanging and banging the other day.
I was clanging and banging the other day. But yeah.
Yeah. I did see this clip when we talking about the women's and whatnot and dating. I don't know whose podcast it is, but it's one of those ones where, dudes and women argue with each other and shit. I never watch it. But
It's like a fun podcast.
man, the clip came up and it was like one of those things where the chick was talking about how I saw a meme and it was talking about how it was like a nerd dude and he was trying to talk to this good looking black girl and he's like,
It'd be like that.
he's trying to talk to her and she was like no, and she went with the thug dude, and then like later she was broken up with by that dude and she had kids, and now the nerd dude was like some successful person, and
Oh, I know what meme you're
you
talking
know
about.
what I mean?
Yeah,
it was that meme, but he was talking about like, or she was talking about like, I think a lot of y'all dudes out here are those little nerd dudes now that y'all want to be successful and now y'all don't want to date us. Y'all need to date us and shit. And dude's like, hell no.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
It's like, because we were different people then. We were getting taken advantage
Nigga, we
of.
was different.
Yeah. They're like, we were the victims too, because those dudes were mostly older than us trying to talk to us, and we like that. And so now that, we're done with them, y'all should date us. And the dude's like, hell no.
Heck no.
Like you lowering, you dating down at that point.
Yeah.
Like, you done elevated your status. You want me to come down to you?
That's like a secondhand grocery store. You know what it makes sense? It's all leftovers.
Maybe not the grocery store, but this grocery cart. The ones that they got over there just left over, filled up with shit.
Yeah.
Like, here you go. I'm like,
want
nah, I don't want that.
Imagine trying to come home and put your groceries on the counter. It ain't no counter. It just hit the floor.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
Cooked. No.
It's just women. You had your chance, you know. You can't try to get with the nerd now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just, if I would have known now what I didn't know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Yep.
the case.
I did know what I did not know now. Like I don't know.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's just them wanting the thrill, but the thrill is like
Yeah.
it's like a fuse. It just burns quick and fast.
Yeah.
Once
It's kind
over
of,
with.
it's crazy. It's like,
Shit, they act like everybody trying to pick their own strawberries.
it's like them as their current self going back in time and be like, no, don't go through that door. The younger self like, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Now their jawline is permanently shifted to the left.
Cause the nigga done pushed. I saw this one video speaking. And let me get this clear. Let me get this straight first.
Disclaimer.
Exactly. Domestic violence is not funny. It's not nothing to joke about. If you're in an abusive relationship, seek
Run,
help.
bitch, run.
Exactly. Get out of it.
Blink twice.
Get out of it. That goes for male and female because women can be abusive too.
Yeah, they can.
Exactly. But it was basically, the caption was like, I want a traditional man. And then the video was like tradition if men was traditional now. And basically the dude was coming home and the woman was like, oh, I didn't have time to cook dinner. And he's like, you know what it's like, what I tell you, when I get home, I want a dinner made. And then he just punched her. And all you hear is her go flying across the counter like dishes breaking and stuff. And he's like, yeah, now get up. Exactly.
That's terrible.
And then, no, like the funny, well, not funny, but he like went like this, and he was like, "Why'd you flinch? Why you flinch?" Like now I got to put some power behind it.
What the fuck is you watching? That's terrible. It's like I can't even like. It's funny, but then like the human in you just think to your grandmother, you think to your mom, you think to your daughter. Like when she gets older, so it's like it ain't your sister. So it ain't really that funny when you like
It ain't
when you
really
humanize it.
process
Yeah,
And everybody in the comments was like, "This ain't funny. I don't see what's so funny about this. This is not what the hell
That's
is
the
it?"
point.
I went through an abusive
Damn, well, they was
relationship,
laughing while they was
but every so often he be like, "That was funny as fuck." Like, it's like I started to comment because I like to go on random posts and just leave outrageous comments. If you follow my paper trail, you'll see like a random crazy off the wall comment by Kyle.
This one of your burner account.
No, it's on my official account. That's the thing. I'm so bold with
They
it.
two over here arguing back and forth. And you got you.
And I started to leave a comment. I said,
don't believe him.
I said, this is false because if it really was, how it was back in the day, he wouldn't have gave her a chance to speak. He would have just knocked her out right then and there. But then I just erased it because I was like, there's too many battered and beaten women in these comments, and I ain't trying to add on to it.
Oh, what did Ricky say when we was at the Airbnb in Austin? I was on the floor. Never in my life have I heard what he said.
I don't remember
It
what
was like
I don't remember what he said.
he said
I don't remember what he said.
it was something about you ain't never seen.
Wait. It was like
I wasn't here, so-
It was like you ain't never seen a quiet woman with a black eye.
Yeah. As messed up as it is,
It's not funny,
I'd
but
have been in some.
but he did fall out of his seat off of that comment because it
I'd have been in
came out
some
of nowhere.
situations where, I done had a lot of masculine energy thrown towards my way. They be popping they shit,
Yes.
I gotta
you got an
I gotta
RKO.
bring them back down to earth.
No, like it's not a laughing matter because there's really people who've been in abuse. Men and women have been in abusive relationships. I was in an abusive relationship, so like I can laugh about it. I'm just playing, but it's like yeah.
I laughed about it.
But like it's just I thought the video was humorous, but I also was like, yeah, it's like there's people that's really going through that.
Yeah, but that's the thing about it. It's
Yeah.
not supposed to be, funny.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
people talking about traditional shit. That shit really happened.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah,
People
yeah,
want to
no.
go back to like, oh, yeah, this is how it was. We
Yeah.
all dressed in suits and everything, and I got to stay home and do absolutely nothing. It's like, no, there was real shit going on back then.
Women always got the retort with the remember why can't we go back to the day when
Yeah.
men used to go to war and just die?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, yeah, all right, whatever. But yeah, yes.
Man, speaking of like battered women or whatever,
Oh,
All right,
no, it's safe. It's safe.
Let 'em
It's
cook,
safe.
let 'em cook.
It's safe. Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball Z. You think she's really strong? Me personally, I saw a clip. I think she's really strong because she had to go through a lot of shit with
strong
Goku.
as in what sense? Like emotionally, physically?
Probably both, but mostly I'm talking physically right now.
Yeah.
Because think about it. I forgot when Goten was born or whatever, and she was out in the yard, they were sparring and shit, and he turned into a Super Saiyan and kicked the shit out of Chi-Chi,
kicked
and
it.
she bounced back to a tree or whatever the fuck, and then got up. I was like, motherfuckers was getting beat up by a Super Saiyan.
I mean, she is the daughter of the Ox King, so
Okay, but still.
Right, she was getting beat up by a Super Saiyan in another way.
Yeah,
too,
that's what I'm saying.
prepared her,
I mean, you gotta
That's
think
what I'm
about it.
saying.
Yeah,
She's tough.
you gotta think about it. Yeah, she could. Yeah, she probably the power level of that cat is
Yeah.
probably up there because
But then again, he only had 2 kids, so
he dropped that load and died. And
male B.
done.
no, she could probably take a beating.
She can take a
Yeah.
beating. Like I said, he was a Super Saiyan when he kicked her. And she
Mm-hmm.
still got up like, all right,
Yeah,
your dad hits harder, bitch.
your dad. Yeah, that's something. That's real talk.
Yeah.
She probably was like cooking in the hyper time chamber. You know, we didn't know about it. They never showed the scene. She was in there cooking.
Behind the scenes thing.
That's some top tier cat right there.
But we're going to take a quick break right here. Give our shout out to our sponsors, W Energy. Please go and get some of that. It helps us out. Check out the Patreon. The more you spend, the more we make. Go drop some questions at allpointsquestions@gmail.com. And yeah. And we're back.
All right.
Shut up, nigga.
No, I respect it.
You better respect it. And stop looking at my notes.
I'm not. I can't see your notes. Hey. So did you guys see? You know how it's tradition for a president to take their selfie when they go into office.
It's not a selfie; it's a portrait.
Their portrait.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new
Trumpitos?
Trumpitos?
Yeah, man, this dude looks weird.
Put it up there. You just about to.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. His first one looked sort of normal or whatever. It was.
I put it on
fine.
the long wall. Hold
But
on.
this new one that he pretty much dropped. It's funny because I'm gonna tell you, beforehand. But you remember Ghostbusters 2? You remember the villain in that one, Vigo?
Yeah.
How his
He
portrait
kind of looked like.
So this was Trump when he first got in, right? And this is his new photo. He just
the
took.
first one was okay.
Like
The second one,
fart to the face.
yeah.
Everyone in the comments was like, "We're dude." this nigga look like he got ops. Like he ready.
Kind of looked like you talk about the Ghostbusters villain. He kind of looked like Damien off of House of Dragon.
Yeah.
I commented. I said, y'all better buckle up. This next 4 years is about to be wild.
Oh man.
But I like how they gave it was like it's giving all Squid Game vibes because that was Homeboy in season 1 of Squid
Damn.
Games and that's Homeboy in season 2 of
That's
Squid
stress,
Games.
boy.
I was like,
It's like, what are you stressed about? You won everything. Like
Nah, man,
you did it.
You didn't watch the second one.
Oh,
you why
Squid
you-
Games. Okay.
Yeah, he tells you why he's stressed.
Okay, I
from
still
the
need to
first
watch
one.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was funny. I was like, man, Trump, he mad.
No, he's not mad. He's just trying to look like
he's
tough.
not mad, but he's
trying to
like
make it look like he's somebody.
he's getting taken serious this turn.
He fucking crazy, man.
This
He's
is
sitting there for 3 hours.
Donald
it.
Trump back
Like,
with a vengeance.
Somebody did make a comment. It was like, "Oh man, his diaper must be full." It's like, damn.
he
He'd
already
be out on that golf course. You know,
Caked
they got
up.
the little shirt tucked in, the khakis, and it kind of like just show your shape. I'm like, oh my God.
He holding.
he already
Like a
All
bird
that
dog.
McDonald's is going somewhere.
He made like another announcement of something that he plans on doing on day one and all this and that. And someone left a comment was like, I don't think Trump realizes how many hours are on in a day. Like, how does he expect to get all this stuff done in day one? I'm just like, did y'all see Biden's farewell speech?
No.
He was over there talking about that. Well, this is the things that need to be changed. And he named off he's like, oh, only 16 years for Supreme Court.
I watch
And
it
this,
before
and
I
that.
go to sleep.
Everybody in the comments was like, nigga, you was in the office for 4 years. You could have did this stuff now. Don't start talking big stuff
that
now.
Last minute shit. That last minute shit.
Don't start. That's some Annie Ann stuff. Like I've been working a whole 9 to 5 shift, and then you leave and you're just like, all right, so this needs to be clean. This needs to be clean. This needs to be clean. All right, I'm out. It just.
Nah, hey man, I would do that shit. Like y'all do it. I'm not doing it.
My shift is over.
Yeah, done with that.
What do you think Biden's gonna do? You think he's gonna start a podcast?
No, he's probably gonna chill out, get his supply of ice cream, and just
Look at the sunset.
yeah,
He
man.
gonna drop a sex tape. He gonna go out with a bang.
It's gonna be like, come on, man.
You gonna go party with his son?
Why not? Actually, no. He is gonna, he's gonna be at a lake.
If I was Joe, I'll start a podcast with Brock. Call it My Friend Joe Podcast.
That sounds dry as hell.
No, giving up government secrets. But it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
No,
Y'all just better buckle up.
This is what's gonna happen with Biden. If it'll play, here we go.
He's just gonna be sitting there. Who's these people walking up to him?
Some young Democrats or whatever. And they're gonna change things after they kill Trump. I mean, elect Trump out.
Can't say that.
Blur that out.
Say that on the show.
Whatever. I mean,
Put a
the deep
dolphin
state.
noise over that.
I have to tell our editor to edit that out. You can't say that.
Say what?
But yes, the end of Endgame.
Yeah. You see Joe Biden sitting. Tell me that ain't him right there.
I don't blame he gonna feed the ducks or something.
Ex-dog.
Like, what do you do?
Captain America.
What do you do?
What do you mean? What you do?
What does Kamala do? Like,
Man, she about to get some box braids.
going toward Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah, she gonna be at one of these concerts.
Uh,
Man, that is funny. I saw a clip, and it was like it's talking about how if you can go into any video game and get an item out, get any item out, get whatever you want.
Real world.
Yeah, you got an hour inside this video game. What would you get? Oh, I would have to think about it.
No, I'm thinking.
I know.
But it's like, it gotta be like, it can't be that easy. It gotta be like Jumanji. You got a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
You get this item out. If you
got
don't,
1 hour.
you're trapped in the game forever.
Oh, well, that'd be
Certain
easy.
item that's gonna benefit me.
You can
in the
get
real
maybe
world.
not an item, just anything you want to get out of there. So like, for example, if I went to like Grand Theft Auto, then I could just put in the money cheat or whatever, and then I'd walk out with like $1 billion after an hour.
that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's legit.
I was thinking about this answer, and I was thinking about Dragon Ball, a Dragon Ball video game, but then like to find all the Dragon Balls within an hour, that's not feasible, that's not possible.
So you had instant transmission.
Well, I gotta have the ability, but if I was trapped in the game for an hour, it would probably The Sims. It'd probably The Sims.
You gonna try to run through the town. We gonna run this town.
I would probably have a big old mansion, and I'll type in the money cheat and fill up my bank accounts and fill the mansion up full of everything that I want, like TVs. I'll have a TV in the bathroom, just TVs everywhere, and then probably a couple fly honeys, and then come back to the real world with all that stuff. That would be kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
What you got?
I was just going to GTA 6.
You gonna bring back a gator?
Nah, I'm gonna bring back Homegirl.
Wow. Yo, she's a criminal.
criminal. G.
Hey, Bonnie and Clyde. We ride together.
Do
We
you
die
know how
together.
that? You know how that movie is.
You can get that
Yes.
now.
Exactly. All you gotta do is go down Pawnee.
Nah, not even that. You can go to like Florida and do the little pen pal thing for the
Shoot.
women that they have in
I don't want
correction
no mud
facilities.
ducks.
What do you mean? It's the same place.
Yeah, you right. You down bad, You gotta go
We just go. Yeah.
look at the correctional facility. You just got out.
Nah, you can do that one dude did in the videos where he looked up the sex offenders,
Exactly.
the women sex
Down
offenders.
bad. Put some makeup on them. That'd be all right.
That is,
It's all legal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or I could have win. What was that Michael Jackson dance game?
Michael Jackson Moonwalker.
No.
The Michael Jackson, the
Dance.
Connect game. Yeah.
No,
the
where
Michael
you like-
Jackson experience.
Yeah, I would have hopped in there and hit some choreography with him and see if he
You
could
gonna
keep
steal
up.
his moves?
See if he could keep up.
Would you bring Michael Jackson back with you? I don't understand.
Yes.
I would have went in there and just danced, but I would have to find something to bring back.
This nigga don't play games.
I ain't gonna say 2K. Like, well, I'm
You
gonna
can go to like 2K15 and bring back Kobe.
Be like, he has risen. that would fuck a lot of people up.
Be the NBA All-Star game.
Yeah.
He just steps out. That'd be
thinking
wild.
of like older games because ain't nothing really out now. Call of Duty. Bring back
Bring back a robot. I think there's robots in Call of Duty. I don't know. I ain't played them forever. It's all about Helldivers over here, kid.
Wait, what'd you say?
Well, I mean, the money cheat, but, that's kind of, cheating. I'd go into... Man, shit, does the Avengers have a game where you can get the Infinity Gauntlet? I don't know.
Nah.
But if I could, I would.
Not the Avengers.
Then
games
again,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
you're right.
of.
That's kind of the same thing with the Dragon Balls because that would probably take way too fucking long to get.
Exactly. You only
But,
got an hour.
If you can like get get a little mushroom off of Mario,
The grow big mushroom
Or the fire mushroom.
or the small mushroom.
whichever one that
get a
makes you
tanuki.
There's a lot of
sensible for, like,
mushrooms
30
now.
seconds.
There's a lot of mushrooms.
Wait, one that makes you what?
Like you just bear like,
Oh, the star. You talking about
Yeah.
the star? Oh,
and I'll go like try out
Uppercut a bunch of
an
niggas.
NFL game and
Just be running everybody.
Yeah, can't nobody touch me.
as soon as
Nah,
the
that's
power,
fucked up though, because once you run into them, they're just gonna and then go off the screen.
as soon as the power's out there, you're gonna be looked as a phony.
Just mysteriously get signed to the Chiefs for the playoffs. Give me a Super Bowl.
Right off in into the sunset.
I think it works like that.
I made it work like that.
Yeah,
What game did you pick?
I don't know.
Because it's just weapons. It's either money,
Yeah.
weapons, or like houses or cars. It's
Unless,
like,
or if you play like some unrealistic game, like I'm sure Alex will probably be like, "Oh, I'll get the Keyblade from whatever the fuck,
yeah, I could
whatever
have
the game
Zelda
that was."
and got like
Yeah,
could have brought back the horse.
the
The
Triforce.
Ocarina of Time.
Hey, if you
Bring
have
back a horse.
You know how hard it was to find that horse. Anyway,
if you have a better idea, then go ahead and shoot us a comment on that. I know you won't, but I feel like saying it. But yeah,
I bring back a horse. Oh man. All right.
bring back dinosaurs, Mark. I'll just be throwing them bitches out.
Why?
Why not?
They didn't exist, bro.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs didn't exist.
Did we have this conversation?
Yeah, we
Yes,
did.
bro. I'm a firm non-dino believer.
Are you?
you need to take an archaeologist.
Dude, have you ever touched a dinosaur bone?
Nobody has.
Exactly. Because how do you know they real?
Because the fossils are there.
How do you know they're not just elephants?
I'm gonna link
Because
you up
they-
with a paleontologist.
Because they could take a look at things that were there and
I
tell
don't
that it's
think
not
none of-
elephants.
You honestly think my creator, God, created those things?
Yes.
And just was like, you know what? I don't like them no more. And just erased them.
Yeah, because they're in the Bible.
Niggas
Dinosaurs,
Niggas die every day.
dragons.
Niggas die every day, B.
Nah.
What's the
Under a
difference
different
between a natural disaster coming down and obliterating the dinosaurs and then somebody going outside right now and
Must not been too many of them.
What's the difference between them being able to like chop a tree in half and tell how old the tree is by like the rings?
Man, that's
So,
that's
you
like
can't go in-
that's like capturing a ladybug and counting the dots on their back.
That's not how.
Same
Like,
logic.
that's not
Rock
how it
and
works.
sediment, like it just like tells like like weather.
Yeah,
Earth
that's
conditions
that's
and whatnot.
rocks and stuff, but you can't prove dinosaurs was real.
They already did.
Just because you see the bones.
So if all the birds go extinct and like their little skeleton like gets buried under the dirt and somebody like discovers it 100 years from now, like there's no proof that
There's a lot more birds than there are dinosaurs, though.
What?
Yeah,
Do you know how old the fucking Earth is?
man. It's I don't.
You know how old?
How old?
You don't understand. See, it's motherfuckers like you and flat earthers that I don't like them niggas. All right,
Have
dinosaur
you been to space?
deniers. No.
Have you been to space?
No.
I know Earth ain't flat. I know it's round or pear shaped at least.
Okay.
It said pear shape. Fuck out of here.
But
What?
I don't know about dinosaurs.
If they look at a fucking fossil and they can see a skull of a
What if
fucking
it's an elaborate?
dinosaur,
What if it's like an elaborate hoax?
Who's just gonna
okay.
plant a bump? Man,
The same people who playing the
This is
moon
thing-
landing.
This is the thing that I always say to people, these weird ass conspiracy theory people. Why? Why?
Because it gives you hope, like the
Hope
same
for
reason.
what?
The same reason people lie to their kids about Santa Claus.
Hope for what?
It gives you happiness and joy.
Really? You think
What
that
gives you
some
hap-
people went through a whole elaborate thing? Hey, let's
it's
bury
just
these
wanna
things to give
discover,
people
like what was
Exactly.
here before us. Like that's
Nobody's
it.
going to the great lengths of doing that just to give people
like-
hope. You know how much it
Like,
probably
when you
costs?
hitting a chick, you just be like wondering, like, I wonder who was in here before me. You ain't,
No, I
You got to count the ring.
I don't like. I don't like to think like that. But sometimes it crosses my mind.
what's it, mom?
What?
You don't
What's
ever
mine?
cross your mind when you beating cakes and be like, man,
No.
like, who was in this before me?
No, I don't care. Look, we already got our numbers out between me and her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what's whose number was bigger.
Mine. Not by much, but yeah. We're
I
both
don't
in.
feel like that's ever. Anybody can lie. You're never gonna know who's telling the truth.
Even if her number was larger, I still wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't care because it's like.
I'm like, who you going?
Unless you-
Where you going now, bitch?
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. It's like, unless you're just gonna meet somebody that's untouched. Like,
Yeah, and that's boring.
you're not gonna cross somebody who hasn't been touched.
Yeah, I would never again. If I was single, never a virgin again. That shit was trash.
It's like
It's
going
like
to
they
a broken
connected to you
stoplight.
for-
So what?
It's like going to a broken traffic light. You just stopping
what?
and going.
Yeah.
You stopping and going.
Ooh, no. Ow. And you go, God damn it. All right, I'm rolling over.
Y'all see them robots at CES?
Oh, who?
No,
Them sexy robots at CES.
we don't watch CES.
I don't even know what that is.
At the Consumer Electronics
Probably
Show.
been taking a few episodes ago to heart.
Can we nerd out? Can we nerd out? Jonathan's not here.
Y'all didn't see those sexy robots?
No.
They're made to for lonely people who are want somebody to talk to, but they're not made to have sex with. I don't know
What is
what y'all
that like?
understand.
What do you call that?
It's like that Megan Good movie or Megan Fox movie.
Yeah.
No, because they was having sex.
Yeah.
Well, this one you can't have sex with.
When there's a will,
Is
there's
this
a way.
What is this, a platonic relationship with a fucking
Sometimes people
dog?
just need somebody to talk to.
See, that is definitely
It's not enough.
That's a doll for somebody that wants to be a traditional man.
Come home with that microwave ain't going.
I feel like my conversations have value. So,
Yeah.
you know, I need to get a return on my investment.
You get a return on this podcast?
This nigga weird, bro. This nigga weird.
If your conversation is so valuable.
Hey, I got my check. Y'all didn't get y'all.
If out of all of us, he would be the one to get paid out of all of us.
Don't try to take what I say and flip it.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about like
got
the
your little-
traditional man. I'm not just about to be investing. You know, because conversating, that's energy. That's energy, especially for the ones who just want to sit up and talk all day.
Man,
So it's just like,
I can't do it.
exactly. So it's just like, I'm not about to be investing all this energy. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
if it's a connection, you know, not to go synchronized swimming.
I'm glad me and my girl communicate through looks. I'll be like, She's like,
All right, do you live in a household? I'm curious. Do you live in a household where, like, when you come to the door, you got to say hi to everybody?
no, the fuck?
You just come to the door and just go straight to your room?
I come in the door and I'm like, yeah. No, I'm coming in the door and the girl's like, hi, Dad, hi, Dad. And I'm like, and then I, swing them around into a wall and, trip the baby a few times. I walk in,
I
depending on
truly
where the
believe
woman
that's
is,
a
I
thing.
smack her on the ass, Sometimes lately, because the bed's like height level or whatever, I just bend her legs up and I just,
little dry hump.
yeah. Gotta let her know what time it is.
So
Keep her warm.
your routine when coming home is to physically abuse your kids and then assault your wife.
Yeah. And mentally abuse Ethan. Just fart in his room and shut the door. Yeah, that's a vibe, man.
Why?
Why not?
Why do people like you?
Because I'm fucking awesome.
That's like them videos where the people be in them blow up costumes. It's like, and it has like a vent, and then somebody like, you ain't seen those videos? It's just be popping up, man. Shorts, reels.
So was your algorithm?
My algorithms is like athletic sports.
My algorithm's bad.
Women just be popping up.
Go to your Instagram right now. I'm curious.
All right, let's do it.
My Instagrams don't work. I got locked out.
I'm going. That's the All Points Instagram.
Man, while they're on there, I did have. Oh wait, no, that got away from me.
All right.
What the fuck?
Okay, hold up. Go to your Instagram, bro. I'm gonna screen share mine. I'm on my Instagram currently. It's at 3 fingers spelled out 316.
I got Stephanie McMahon. We're in the shower.
This is a fun little game to see how messed up and warped your your algorithm is. So this is my Instagram. You know, it's normal, tamed. You know, only got a couple followers. Now click the search button.
Hey, I got that video.
So bad. It's so bad. Yeah, my algorithm's cooked, is what the youngsters say. It's nerdy wrestling stuff. It goes anime, music, big titties, video games. Anime, music, big titties, video games. Jesus, sports, yeah. Fat booties. It's a couple fat booties. You can't deny it. All right, what's your algorithm looking like, Jonathan?
Ice Spice, Lena the Plug, Walmart fights, goth chick with tattoos.
Any muscle mommies?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Chicks from Thailand. Pixar
Are they
moms.
chicks though?
Huh?
Are they chicks though?
Maybe.
That's a fun game to play with your friends. Just
Whoa.
go to their Instagram and just click the search bar. You ain't got to search for nothing. Just
But you know, you
click
don't
the
even
search
gotta do
bar.
nothing. You can be like, you can click on like a Taco Bell shit, and then you just gonna get all this fast food. So you can just one
Yeah.
time. All it takes is one time.
The algorithm be
Same
All
working.
it
fucking-
takes is one time.
The algorithm be
Same
working.
fucking Taco Bell ad keeps popping up on mine.
I typed in sex toys one time.
Come on, man. Come on.
What is that? Thick Velma?
Thick Velma's everywhere.
Thick Velma's getting played out.
I don't care.
It's all a
Yeah, that Chun Li, Velma, Chun Li,
Would you?
the fucking Incredible Mom.
this man.
Yeah.
This man has a type.
I mean, I like some big titties.
I can,
whatever.
I can dig it.
Man.
All right then, guys. Well, it's about time us to hang it on up and
Nope,
go
not yet.
ahead. Oh, you got something?
Yeah.
What you got?
I'll save the other one. Well, I mean, it's still pertaining to the fucking fire, but it was pretty much. I was going through the comment section of one video, and they were talking about how people are pissed off at what's the dude's name? Kevin Miles or something like that. He's the actor that plays Jake from State Farm, and
All the little light skin.
Really?
yeah, people are like getting at him because State
Really?
Farm canceled all the policies.
Oh,
or canceled some shit.
That's so.
They don't want to
stupid.
insure people now.
Yeah,
That's so dumb.
And they're like, "Oh, are you proud of this? Are you proud of this?" And just, I was like, "Why y'all going at him? He's
That's
just a
his
fucking
employer.
actor." Yeah,
But it's like you associate yourself with them, so you're just as guilty. That's how they feel.
yeah. I was like, "Look,
that is true.
I just work there, man." And they're
'Cause
like,
the-
"You need to get away from them because this is gonna be bad press or whatever." I was like, "Man, log off."
No, like for real though. Like if you really cared about the people and all this and that, you probably, I'm pretty sure he still gets residuals and royalties or whatever from when the commercial airs. And I'm pretty sure if he lived his lifestyle correctly, you know, he probably has a good lump sum of cash saved up. You know,
So is that
if,
like-
if you didn't agree with what State Farm did, just quit and have them try
They
to
think it's like
scramble to find a new
They
one.
think it's like a street code. Like it's just like an unwritten rule.
Royalty.
Cause it's like if you gay, why you eat a Chick-fil-A?
Yeah,
Yeah, you right. You
like
right.
because the waffle fries are good. Like, what do you
I
want
mean,
me
they
to do?
changed the recipe. It was backlash for that. Because they changed the recipe like an ingredient to keep the fries from getting soggy and make them more crispier. But there's like a difference.
Sound like they put a chemical in it.
It's like
It's
pea.
chemicals and everything.
It's like a pea ingredient or something. I don't know. I forgot. But
That is interesting.
People are weird.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, what can Jake from State Farm really do besides
Nothing. He's
like
a fucking
resign,
actor.
Yeah.
step down like a real man,
exactly
like a traditional
That's
man.
all I'm saying. Yeah,
That's what they want him to do. And go sign. Hey, homeboy from like the little phone guy. He was with. Can you hear me now?
yeah.
What was
Verizon.
that?
dude.
Verizon,
yeah.
and he went over to Sprint. That's what they want him to do. They want him to jump ship.
But my thing
Got to
is,
go to Allstate.
Why did-
Allstate stands? Are you a good?
why did State Farm drop all those customers? That's kind of in my time of need. Like, you gonna drop me just for something that's out of my control? It'd be something if I left the oven on, then yeah, you can drop me from my policy. But like, that's the fires is out of my control, and you got to do your job as an insurance company and pay up. Like, at the end of the day, it's not my fault that you know my house burnt down. Clearly, because it's on national news. I wasn't the one starting the fires. You should just be a company. You're probably a multi-million-dollar company, and just pay what's owed. You know what I'm saying? So I think State Farm's wrong for that. Now I'm ashamed to say I have State Farm. So sucks for you. What? Oh.
Yeah, I don't have the remote.
It's not enough.
That's weird. I was just thinking about that song. Is it gonna?
I was thinking about that.
You said what? Okay. All right, cool. I got this last little, you know what I mean, to share with you guys. I thought it was funny. It was it was it was a battle rapper, New Jersey Twerk, and he put this thing out to let everybody know about his new album. A whole bunch of other battle rappers. So
Name. Cuff.
Side name Cuff.
Side. Name. Cuff. Side. Name. Cuff. Side. Name. Cuff. Side. Name. Cuff.
we're gonna let it play.
Side. Name. Cuff.
This is some of the times where you definitely
Name. Cuff.
should be watching the video.
Side. Name. Cuff.
Oh, they can hear it.
Side.
Yeah, it is pretty
name,
loud.
Cuff. Side. Name. Cuff.
All right, so
I know exactly what's happening.
Name. Cuff. Side. Name.
Bunch of hood dudes too.
Side.
Yeah.
Name. Cuff.
so you hear what's going on,
Side. Name. Cuff.
Bunch of hood niggas too.
and then he reversed it.
Fuck me in the ass. 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 Fuck me in the ass.
Everybody has to go after this.
Fuck me in the ass.
You get the gist of it.
Everybody has to go after that.
You gotta be like the Crank That Killer. You gotta find every nigga who made this video.
Oh man! The crazy thing is, I was looking at that. I was like, "How did you find out that that's what that sounds like when you reverse it? Like that's the weirdest shit."
I don't know how they discovered that.
Yeah,
That's hilarious. It's a lot of hood dudes too. He looked like he said on a regular though. That guy right there. He probably says that forward and backwards.
Where they is now, painting their nails and all the zestiness, all the zest going around.
He looked like he said forward and backwards.
so if you heard that and you want to mess with your friends, your family, get your
grandma.
moms, then go ahead and try that out.
Oh man,
It's fun
Ain't
for
no way.
everyone.
Ain't no way.
someone's getting punched. They
Put it on our page and let us know you got them.
Send it to us.
Ain't
Yeah.
no way.
What is they saying? Side
Side cup.
side men cup.
I don't know.
Side name Cuff.
Side man cup.
Proud with it. Play the Kendrick song in the background while they doing it.
Oh man.
That is funny. We should title this episode that. We gotta figure out how to spell it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got for that. We got anything to end it
That nigga
on?
licked his lips while he said it.
You knew what it was.
This has been All Points Podcast. Thanks for checking in with the freshest crew. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. We like interacting with you, and that's the only way to get our numbers up and to get us in the algorithms is if you interact with us. So leave a comment. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button with your wee.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let us know you really like us. Check out our Patreon. We got exclusive videos on there. Don't forget about W Energy, W.GG.
I literally already said all this.
Yeah, I'm saying it again.
Don't need to.
For the people who didn't hear it, who came at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I don't care what they say. I'm not about to pay nobody's way. Because it's all about the dog and me. So I'm a big dog.
All right. I go by the name of Kyle.
Jonathan the Great.
Midwest.
And we
Are
out of here. Peace.